welcome to episode 4 of the Bituin Queen, a Rumble Roll side quest. I am your host, GM, and pageant presenter, Medima, and with me are my cast of contestants. Let's meet them again now. Alyssa Aguilos.
Hi, I'm playing Desiree Danso.
Ashley Lanuza.
Hi, I'm playing Venus Delsaga.
Kay Kawada.
I'm playing Janine Gouberton.
And Charlotte Rose.
You know I'm playing Miriam Omaboy.
You know it, dude.
You know it, girlie.
Oh, ladies. Let's get a little recap of what's happened thus far. Our heroines were winding down after the first night of the competition and did a bit of digging before retiring for the night. Miriam and Janine brought Alden, Liza, and Linda into the fold over some spa treatments and some big ol' sandwiches. After splitting up, Miriam, Desiree, and Alden were rubbing elbows with the big wig sponsors of the pageant while also going perhaps a little too hard at the pageant after party.
I forgot about that.
Wherein the judges Mateo Danso, Armida Ikatsan, and Regine Dula were surprisingly not in attendance. Our imbibing investigators also learned that while Loco Coco Company and Visual Broadcast System, or VBS, boast the biggest pockets of all the sponsors, the suspicious energy company Verde Drilling might be hiding more than their wallets. Before touching base with Janine's godfather Ken in the Pangasi Hotel kitchens, Linda restored Venus's appearance to the way it was prior to the body modifications that Venus's mom put her through. They were able to freely roam the hotel with Janine under the guise of Venus being another employee along with Janine patrolling the grounds. They were able to learn that some mysterious deliveries were being made to the hotel from Verde Drilling, and that an odd request for a private line be provided to the room for the executives of Lasting Foundry, a struggling mining company that's from Desiree's hometown. After recovering from a night of detective work and slight debauchery, the contestants got to meet with their potential sponsors for the remainder of the competition. As luck would have it, Venus paired up with Verde Drilling, and Miriam was assigned to her moral enemies that lie in VBS. While Desiree resumed ties with Lasting Foundry, Janine chose Kanan United, a labor union from Miriam's home island, Kandaya. Lastly, another conversation caught by Miriam and Desiree after the press junket concluded involved Regine and host Tim Lu Song discussing the missing past winners of the pageant, revealing that Tim is secretly married to one of the winners. Will he find his lady wife? Will our heroines find them first? Will we ever know what a sprite is made out of? Stay tuned while we continue our tale. Miriam and Desiree have just overheard Tim and Regine speaking within the walls of the actual conference room. And I'll say that Janine and Venus are kind of just like hanging out in the lobby of the hotel. So I'll start with our queens that are in the conference room. Desiree and Miriam, what do you guys do?
We're kind of hidden away, right?
You guys are pretty much hidden away. All of the press people have left the press conference room, so it's just kind of y'all in the space.
Dude, I don't know what's happening. I'm also too hungover for this.
Mary? What? Mary? He's said even me.
Okay, we have. He's
Isn't
in his 50s. He told me. I think. Did he tell me? I know he's very much not. He's very much not. I need like another big sandwich. This is like very, very stressful.
Okay, we need brunch.
We need brunch.
We need brunch.
Are we able to get brunch?
Let's get the others.
Let's get the others.
They have a buffet.
And let's go to brunch.
Okay.
Beautiful. So you guys head out to the lobby?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. So you find Venus and Janine.
Hi, guys.
There you go.
Okay.
Are you guys okay?
No.
No.
What happened last night?
No.
A lot happened last night. Some of it I don't remember, but yeah, there's. Okay.
Did you guys see my mom or?
We just saw Regine talking to the host, and
Remember, you just as a little thing,
sorry.
you guys are out in the open.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
in
we
public.
need to find a corner.
I need to tell you something.
You guys can remember that you also still have like access to your rooms on the penthouse floor.
Can we pile up brunch plates and take them upstairs?
100%. You guys can also just order room service.
Room service.
Let's do that. Let's do room service.
The chorus of room service is amazing.
Ooh, big bed. Ooh, big bed. Miriam's so small. She's like very excited for big bed.
Love
so
it.
yes, let's go into your room and we'll order room service.
Great. You guys will cut into Janine's room. You guys find something very curious there. You see that there are these roots that are leading out like from Janine's bedroom onto a balcony, and at the base of these roots is Linda, kind of like stuck to this tree within this tree.
What?
And this like aura of green is like surrounding it, and she is basically half asleep in this tree on the balcony in Janine's room.
Oh, it's kind of sweet. Are you? Is this?
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Hi, Anak. How are you?
I'm. Thank you for the big sandwiches last night.
Oh,
I
you're
kind of
so
barely
welcome.
remember that, but thank you. Are you? Is this good for you? You're not like stuck here or
Oh.
anything?
Would you look at that? Oh, I did not know. I think I may have overdone it last
Okay,
night.
but
I
I
did
just-
a lot of magic.
I
and,
just want to make sure that you're not trapped in the tree. This is a good
no,
thing.
no. This is my body's natural healing state. I
Perfect.
did a little bit too much magic than I was used to. I was very upset that no one gave you food.
Yeah.
I think traveling the vents in the hotel did this to me.
Okay, gotcha.
But I should be fine within like probably 36 hours or so, I'd say. It's I'm old, you know, like we haven't covered this, but I'm about what is it now? 97, I'd say. But that's kind of young for Kalanget. But this tree on this balcony gives me connection to the island, connection to my ancestors, and it replenishes the magic that I use. You'll probably see a lot of Juni and Gani running errands and things. And I'm so sorry I cannot give you more things. But before I rest for a little bit more, the one thing that I wanted to do, you, sweet girl, Venus, did you like being that different version of you last night?
Yeah, I did actually.
I love that. Anak, has anyone ever asked you about magic for being a bard? Has anyone told you of these things? There is inherent magic inside all of us. Huh? You especially. There's something that's very untapped in you. So I'd like to try something, if you would. Take my hands. So Linda like reaches her tiny hands out, dude. It's so dry. So small. We can't possibly do that without interrupting Ellis's.
I love it.
But yeah,
I love
you
the
guys.
hustle. There we go.
So you guys grasp hands, and so I'm gonna ask a bit of a personal question for Venus. When you think about like how you felt, kind of like taking off all the glamour that your mom has put on, what are some feelings that were associated with that for you? Did you feel confident in taking away all that glamour, or did it feel more vulnerable and scary to do so?
It felt like a weight is off my shoulders and a lot of relief that I could just be a 17-year-old self without the pressure and the expectation of what my mom wanted me to look like and to do. So, and the pressure of bringing honor to my island.
Okay.
And so it felt great.
I love it. I'm going to ask you to borrow like somebody else's D20. I want you to roll 2 D20s, and basically you're going to roll with advantage. Roll both of the D20s in the dice tray, and tell me what the higher number is. 18?
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
All right.
18 and 3.
Great.
The higher.
Basically, Linda like shuts her eyes for a little bit more. You see a pulse of magic starting from like the tips of her shoulders down her arms into you. She has given you the ability for the disguise self spell. So you get to have that for 4 hours. So basically the disguise that you had the night prior, you get to have for yourself. And in addition to that, your intuition bumps up to a D8 instead of a D4.
Oh, snap.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So congratulations, you have a tiny little spell to cast whenever you need it for snooping. For my other queens, metagaming a little bit here, you shall have access to other abilities that you inherently have as like either magic users or just abilities that are with you. All right, so Linda gives you this gift, and so so she looks at you. She says, "Anak, oh, now I'm very tired. That took a lot. Maybe it's more like 40 hours. Okay, you get that once a day. Use it very wisely. 4 hours is all you get with that spell. But I want you to feel as free as you can with that. So,
oh, thank you, Linda. I really appreciate it.
of course, anak. Now, I am going to rest." And you just see like branches like stretch out from the top of the tree that she's at and kind of like coalesce and cover her face as she just kind of like sleeps. It's a little disturbing because like it's, again, she's really old, so hopefully she's not, it's not like she's dead, but it's definitely
She's
like
charging.
She's charging. She's like left on charge. So,
Miriam's like, mangrove halflings came from the trees. I'm not concerned. I just needed to make sure she wasn't like stuck there.
she can get out, right?
She's fine.
Yeah. And then the pageant's only a couple more days, right?
Correct.
So, like, is she gonna be in there for the whole pageant, basically?
She's gonna be there for like today, at least tomorrow,
At least
and then
tomorrow.
like she'll probably rouse on like the 4th day of the pageant
Okay,
before
okay.
everything wraps up.
Cute.
Cool. As you guys are sitting there, you hear a on the door.
Who is that? Did anyone call anyone to my room?
Room service?
Look through the key. Can we call room
We haven't ordered yet.
Wait, have we?
I run to the door. Is there people?
There's people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it
Like
tall enough?
you're
Are
short,
you
and this is
tall enough?
Janine's room.
I'm jumping.
Lift you up.
We both lift you up.
You
I peeked
see
through the hole.
through the people, there is Gani, one of the concierges there, holding a little like plate of something, but you can't see it because it's out of the realm of like seeing what's on the plate.
Miriam like turns and is like, hide everything. There's nothing. Never mind. And then she opens the door.
Who is it?
It's Gani. It's Gani. He's got a plate.
I got this.
So as soon as as soon as the door opens, Gani just goes, "Oh my god, are you all right?"
I'm fine. What's up?
Okay. Just wanted to deliver this. Oh, this is convenient. I had one for each of you. This is from the Nahulog monks that are wishing you guys luck on the rest of the pageant. And you see on the plate, it's a red feather that's been dipped in gold. This was just given by somebody that was in the monastery, and they wanted to pass this on as a good luck. And if you would need any consultations with any of the monastery, their rooms are open, is what the message was told to me.
Which rooms?
I was just given the message of the rooms are open.
Got it.
And then Gani just like hands the plate over to Janine and leaves.
Thanks.
Shuts the door real hard.
Wait! Mama food.
We have an order. Miriam gets on the phone and orders big sandwich.
Okay, tight. Do you guys wait to like have your big sandwiches first?
Is that? I feel like it's a priority for her.
That's like definitely a
Do you want
priority.
Sick.
food other than almonds or whatever? I don't know. No.
May I interest you in a big sandwich?
Yeah, I'll take that. But I'm thinking about this feather. It's from Gloria, right?
Yeah, it's I think the laundry room's open again.
When you say it's dipped in gold,
Mhm.
but it's red, so
Sorry, the tip of it, like the end of the feather that's not like the actual
Is
what's
it the
the
quill
word for
part?
it? It's
or
not
is
the
it
quill part, it's
feather
the feather part. So it's like at the very tip of end of like the feather itself. Is like
okay.
dipped a little bit in gold.
Should we,
So
we
do-
can eat now and then go over to the laundry room, or should we go to the laundry room now?
We should eat and chat, and then we can go to the laundry room, maybe.
I think that's a good idea.
It shouldn't take them that long to deliver the food, right?
I mean, how
This
big
is the
thing?
Pangasi Hotel.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the
bad.
best hotel in Adlawato.
Okay, I think we should hurry up though because she probably wants us there as soon as possible.
Yeah.
That's true.
We get the food here.
Or we can
We
walk
get
and eat.
down.
That's
I don't
probably-
want them
That's
to bring
probably
it to
not
the
what
laundry
happened.
room. Like,
So
that doesn't
can
make sense.
we, but really quick, can we just say that we have, while we're waiting for our sandwiches, we fill them in on what we've heard.
That's great. Yeah.
And so I think that his wife is not, it better not be Margie because that would be weird.
Gloria.
But that's the thing is, I think that they said that there's one they couldn't find and one that's being held. So Gloria is the one they couldn't find, and his wife is being held. So I don't think it's Gloria, and it better not be fucking Margie. So
Margie's young though, right? Like she's.
yeah, I mean,
That'd be
she
really
was
crazy.
she was the last winner, and
Yeah.
like that would be
about-
super weird.
What about Pia?
I think it might be
think
Pia
it
or Alexi May, but I think Pia is probably our best option because I think
Yeah,
that
Alexi
Tim told
May's-
me, because he told, or either he told me or I somehow got that he was like in his 50s. So okay, so I'm thinking it's Pia.
Pia. But we should keep an open mind just in case it's someone else too.
Yeah, better not be f***ing Margie. Anyway, she got married without telling me. Oh,
To a 50-year-old fighting
no.
word.
This is. And I was just thinking, I was like, what is Lexi May's type? I haven't seen her in.
There you go. Like, how would you know, dog?
would not
You haven't seen her in 18 years.
I mean, he is attractive
Yeah.
and so like a chill dude.
Yep.
And, like, but also with.
He's also.
Wait, do I love him? No, that's ridiculous.
As
Anyway.
you're contemplating and discussing who Tim's wife could possibly be, sandwiches make their way up to your room. You'll notice that it's kind of like Filipino brunch, where it's like an array of like different kinds of meats. There's tocino, there's longanisa, but the bread itself is in like pandesal, but it's been like baked in such a way that it looks like a sub sandwich. So you guys can like have the options of like piling up your sandwiches with these different meats and like pickled vegetables, like think about banh mi
I
but
literally
Filipino.
just- I know.
Yeah.
Just thinking
Why is
about
this
that.
not-
Yeah, your face also, you're like, that sounds incredible.
It's like the pickled papaya thing.
100%.
Achara.
100%, dude. So, you guys finish your incredible sandwiches, and do you make your way to the laundry room?
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Everybody here, give me a group flexibility check. Whatever is the dice for your flexibility, go ahead and roll it.
Does it even? I didn't roll these previously. I don't know what's rolling hot right
Oh,
now.
man.
You go.
Are they new? No.
With these stats. Oh, thank God. It's a 7. I thought it was a 1.
Great. So we got 8.
Oh, plus your whatever.
If you have anything.
I
Okay.
don't. I got.
You said
I
7?
got 11.
11. Great. 8. You said 5?
Total 5.
How's you? 2. Ooh. Okay. So before you guys are able to make it to the laundry room, you guys, because you're together as a group, right?
Yes.
Okay. You get approached by Donita. Hello, darlings. Where are we off to in such a hurry?
Just wanted to wash our clothes. I don't know.
Isn't the laundry room closed though?
Oh, I didn't
Shoot!
realize. Yeah, you're right.
Shoot! You're right.
Oh.
What are we gonna do, guys? Maybe the hotel can
Yeah, I think they could do
launder
our
our
laundry
stuff.
and
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we should.
Go back up and get our stuff.
Good thing we didn't take it. We were just checking. We didn't know if it took coins or
Yeah, but
you know.
I think remember when we checked earlier, it was open. I think I left something there though, so we probably should still go get it back.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to check in. I mean, I really appreciate that each of you lovely ladies are taking my daughter under your wings and your supervision and protection. But everybody give me a nerve check.
No. Something about her so
How do I get a
intimidating.
+3?
It's just one of the things that's like your ability that you basically your nerve check is improved by the fact that you've been under your mother's duress a while.
That's pretty good.
9
9
plus 3.
12.
That's a 1.
Ooh!
Well, that was not in the tray.
The way I hate
Roll,
my
roll.
whole life. Okay.
11.
Okay.
A lot of
11,
nerve.
12,
I have a 9.
9. Okay. All right.
Does it matter when we do the rolls? Does it matter for our die or does it matter for like the whole roll?
It's just like use your die, and then I will kind of like pick up what the end result is based off of like what has happened.
Okay.
So once that goes off,
Rolling hot.
you basically see Donita say like, would you ladies mind if I just pull my Venus away for a moment?
I rolled 1, so I'm like, yeah.
I
I just wanted to make sure that she's safe, you know.
Yeah.
Of course.
We do have a little event that I'm putting together for us. Yesterday we did facials. Today we're gonna do nails. And
A lovely day at the spa.
Yeah. So we would love her back as soon as
yeah,
possible.
we'll just talk for a little bit, Sky. It's okay.
I just went this morning, yes, while you were resting, darling. But yes, I don't want to keep you from your lovely appointment. But Venus, if you would mind just coming over here just for a
Yeah,
bit.
and then so I go over there. We like a few steps away from the girls.
100%.
I'm just like,
Wait, sorry. Since I
Yeah.
rolled so abysmally, do I get an adversity gem?
Yes, please get an adversity gem. Yeah, no, please do. Because like the way that Donita's perceiving like your reaction is just like she's kind of like looking at you, just being like, she wants to sabotage my daughter.
She did fully, like, she did
That's
fully
right.
see me insult someone right in front of their mom.
Yep. So
Last night,
yeah.
so probably had the opposite effect of what I was going
you've made it onto Donita's shit list. What's happened
No,
with that
No.
one? No.
we weren't the best impression last night.
So
Yeah.
Donita pulls Venus away, and she just kind of she's gripping your arm, like your forearm, a little harder than usual, and she just goes, "Darling, I just want to remind you that these are competitors. These are not necessarily allies or friends. These are combatants. These are people that you are going against in this competition. You understand that, correct?"
yeah, Mom, I get that, but also we just hung out and really clicked, so I think I'm just gonna hang out with them.
Right.
My nerve is very high because I rolled a 12.
Beautiful.
Queen.
I love it. Queen.
Go off first.
Donita like takes a second and is kind of like put off by that, and then she just like goes, "But I mean, it is good to get more intel on them." So she like releases your arm and like thinks about it more. She's like, yes. This is very, very advantageous, darling. Well done, well played. The more that you learn more about these girls, the more that we can learn more about their islands and any additional information and opinions that they might have that could play differently in tomorrow's round of the competition. Excellent work. The only thing that I would say is watch out for that Miriam girl. She seems a bit more crafty than one might expect.
Yeah, it's definitely crafty.
Okay. Well, yeah, sure, whatever. I guess I'll see you later.
I'll see you for dinner.
Bye, Mom.
Goodbye, darling.
Love
Have
you.
a great nail appointment, and I love you.
I love you too.
Donita leaves. As she's going, she's like really staring like daggers at Miriam, just kind of like trying to make sure that she knows what's up. Like whatever the mom version of like bowing up is, like that's
I'm
what's
so
happening.
small.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so small.
Tapping her.
I think you. I see that. I don't. Oh my God, this is crazy.
She just walks away.
She's just walking backwards.
Doesn't even hold on.
I'm just pulling you back.
Let me see. Oh my God. Okay. As she's walking away and she's like walking behind you, she doesn't even miss a step everyone clears out of like her path, and she's
so
really
statuesque.
yeah. But the whole vibe that you get, because she did roll a natural 20. Donita is like anytime that you're with Venus, she's on high alert.
Oh god.
Love
So-
it. When do I get my robe power to fucking disappear? This is bullshit.
Sorry.
Yeah, I definitely did all of this on purpose.
All right. So you guys do manage. You make your way to the laundry room without any other like interruptions.
God damn it, I just had my nails done.
So you guys get there, and you see Gloria is in the room after you've like opened the doors, and she looks at all of you, and she goes like, oh, "My darling queens," and like you see next to her spread out is just kind of like an assortment of fruits and like little plates and like water. She was like, my contact was able to arrange a little bit of a fruit buffet, so if anyone's feeling a little famished, please feel free. What is a meeting between pageanteers if not supplied with good food?
We should have. Yeah.
No,
Well,
because
we
this
didn't know.
is
Did you
like
It's
a
like
light.
dessert.
Yeah.
After we had our sandwiches.
Okay, good.
Oh, I hear the sandwiches are great at the buffet.
Yeah, they're
You
fantastic.
I'm fine, darling. I like to have a little bit of my own private moments away with the monks. You'd be surprised. They're great company. No one wants to talk to anyone.
There's like bugs eating something in the wall, so if you hear munching.
Oh, that's it's just kind of part of what I'm used to after being, stowed away for 6 months.
They can keep you company, I guess.
I appreciate it.
We
Oh,
have a question.
actually, before you guys get started, Gloria looks around you and she goes, "Oh, I thought you'd be bringing your friends for me to meet this time around. Alden and Liza, you said?"
I don't know where. I honestly was going to call Alden to the room, and I did forget. It would probably have been better if we had met in my room, but I was so excited about Janine's big bed. Shoot. Should I try to go get him?
I mean, it's fine. Like, there's plenty of time.
We also weren't
tomorrow
sure.
before the competition.
We got the feather, and we weren't sure if it was like come now or if this was a way that we were just like happening to communicate. But then we did come now just in case. So that's my bad for sure.
That's totally
After yes, we had sandwiches. I'm sorry.
I mean, I heard that you ladies had a lot of fun last night at the bar.
Who did you hear
The
that
monks
from?
talk?
The monks didn't talk, darling. I just walked through the lobby.
Oh.
Oh,
You heard
as
us
a
in the
monk.
lobby?
Okay.
As a monk.
Why didn't you stop?
Oh,
She would have been seen.
yes,
that's
I
okay.
couldn't, but I heard you, and it sounded like a ton of fun, and I'm glad that you had a great time. There's still time before the competition tomorrow if we wanted to meet Mr. Alden and Miss Liza. That'd be great, but in the meantime, what's happened? Do you all have new information for me? And just to speed this up, I'm assuming you guys recap her on everything you've heard from like Mateo and Armida and Tim and Regine and like what's happened in the competition.
I want to ask her if she happens to know who's married to Tim.
I do, but it's not my place to say personally. It's
We have to know who's all, because she might, well, I mean, I feel like all of us are in grave danger, but she is being held captive.
So,
they did swear me to secrecy about their union, but okay, here's a better way. It isn't Margie, and it isn't Alexi May.
So it's
okay.
it's Pia,
Or
it's Pia,
I'm not going to say.
Catriona.
It's also all right.
not
It's
you.
also not Pia, and it's also not me.
So it's Catriona.
Gloria didn't say who. Miriam said a name, and Gloria was like, "It's the only one I didn't say." So
We love a loophole.
and she's like reflecting on the information that you just told her, and she just says, "I'm not completely sure who is trying to help these champions and who is trying to hurt us based off of what each of you said, it could be very well that Matteo and Armida have been plotting something for a long time. And then again, with Regine and Tim, I don't know. I wouldn't think that Tim would wish harm on any of us. We were bridesmaids at the wedding. That would have been so rude of him to do.
That's true.
Oh, you were bridesmaids at the wedding?
Yes, it was a small ceremony.
So this wedding happened after she won.
Yes.
Okay.
Many years after.
Many years after.
Yes.
Interesting.
But,
You said you were isolated on Victory Island?
Mhm.
Okay.
How'd Tim get there?
How did Tim get there?
well, from what I understand, there were letters that Tim and Catriona would exchange. Catriona really fell for Tim when she met him, but he, ever the professional, never wanted to blur any personal and professional lines, and he would often rebuff her. He didn't really want to be courted, or it seemed that he just didn't want to have the connection, but Catriona was insistent upon trying just to get him to open up, even for a little bit. She had seen something in him that resonated with her, which was that he was alone, like we were alone. And she just wanted to bring him some comfort, I think. But yes, no, they didn't really marry until Tim kind of acquiesced and they started talking and chatting, and eventually they started seeing each other in the dead of night, usually around the tunnels, dates around the lake and the like. Catriona was the only one bold enough to even have a relationship, a physical relationship with somebody that wasn't any of the people that we knew that lived in the village, the people that brought us deliveries. Brought us
Deliverers?
Deliveries.
Who was bringing you deliverers?
And what time were the
Also-
deliveries?
Also, was anyone messing around with the delivery people?
Yeah, I guess like anybody else.
I mean, Alexi May had her fun,
Okay.
Oh,
but
I mean,
nothing was ever serious for her. Everything felt fun. That's all I'll leave it at. A lady is welcome to her secrets. But
anything
there
about my best friend.
were, I remember there was a time when our contact, it was 3 months before the attack. It was 9 months ago. There were more deliveries that were being made, and those barrels, there were barrels that were being delivered to us that hadn't been there before. I can't remember who they were from, but I remember that there was a significant amount. The deliveries themselves weren't the strange thing. It was just the amount of the deliveries that were being made every time that we got something. 9 months ago, it was 3 months long. And like you see that Gloria is like putting something together in her brain, and like then she says like, my contact couldn't deliver anything for 3 months.
So all that was being delivered were these barrels?
I can only assume that I thought that they were just trying to be extra cautious because there were more delivery people that were bringing in more of those barrels.
Were these the barrels that you saw before the fire?
It must have been. That was 9 months ago, and the attack happened 6 months ago.
Wait,
And
6 months ago, and then 3 months ago the deliveries?
No.
3 months before the night of the attack.
So 9 months ago.
And then I didn't hear from my contact until I needed to be spirited away from Bad Baran. Ladies, I need you to be very careful. Now more than ever, I am very uncertain if anybody associated with the pageant is truly with us. But that being said, you have the rest of the day, it is only noon, to investigate more. You won't have another day of competition until tomorrow. think using this excuse of studying up on the cultures of each of the islands for night 2, for the quiz round, I'd say try to see what more you can glean from not just your fellow contestants, but other people that are here for the pageant. Use this time. You have the excuse of being able to walk and talk to anyone you want. And also, if anybody would like to visit me tomorrow to prepare their performance, I can help out with that if you'd like. I'm, always here. And just as a bit of a metagame thing, if you decide to have any training with Gloria, this can either add on to or cancel the effects of your overall performance. So any particular, you two I believe are the only people that currently have minuses to your overall performance for the pageant for tomorrow. You have a -2.
Oh yeah, I have a minus.
Both of you have a -2 because of what happened. How everybody saw how drunk you were.
That.
Yeah.
Sad.
yeah.
Absolutely sad.
And for everybody else, you already have bonuses from your sponsors that have added. So you can even add on top of that if you spent any time with Gloria tomorrow.
I need to bring Alden down here tomorrow anyway to meet Gloria, so.
Same with Liza.
And that's also the only reason why I would come down here, not because I have a -2 to performance, because I did very, very good. So,
I have an idea. We have to get our nails done.
yes.
How do you feel about inviting the other girls to this nail appointment?
Recon.
Yeah.
The other two
Yeah.
guys?
The other two
The
competitors.
other two competitors.
What do you want to see? What do
We
you
don't
want
know anything about them or what they're involved in.
But we can't talk about what we've learned from Gloria.
No,
no,
not that we would
okay.
talk about that, but if they happen to divulge any information that we might want to know.
Or
How
also
would we
be-
start that though? How
Because
do we
it is a little
intrigue
weird.
them?
Doesn't it sound a little weird for only 4 of us
To be
hang
like
out?
getting
Yeah,
our
that's
nails done.
true.
It also
It
makes us
feels
seem
exclusionary.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
us seem very cliquey, and it's probably gonna make them.
I feel like
Resin
I
makes
think
it
we
work.
might have to
Yeah.
make it a thing.
I think that's a good idea, but
Yeah.
how would we start? Not interrogating them, but
I don't think we should interrogate
No,
them.
not
I think we
interrogate them.
should
But I
just-
mean, like how would we try to softball those questions in there? Like, oh, has anything weird happened?
It's like, how are your sponsors?
Yeah, like how?
Yeah.
We could ask that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure.
How are your sponsors? How has the competition been for you?
Wasn't
so
it
far?
weird when that thing fell from?
Yeah.
That was weird.
We already know that was Gloria, so.
I know.
I know it was
Gloria, though.
weird, and I know that it was a bit unfortunate, but I got to meet all of you lovely
No,
ladies.
I know, but it was. We could see how they felt about it.
Yeah.
What
That's
they-
good, yeah, just to see.
Just
to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they have any suspicions,
Right.
because they don't know that we know who it was.
It's true.
Thank you for putting us all together. Do appreciate it.
I am just grateful to have each of your help with this, honestly. But ladies, you are free to go, as you always are, and I will contact you the next time that we should convene tomorrow all together.
Okay, amazing. And I will bring Alden, and you will bring Liza.
Can I just give Liza to you? I'm just kidding.
Give?
Sorry, you want me to take Liza?
No.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
just go.
Oh,
I was
to
just
her.
kidding. I was just kidding.
That's your best friend!
I was gonna say, I'll take her. I'll take her.
She's real loud, and I need my quiet sometimes.
Okay.
Incredible. All right, so you guys leave the laundry room. So I'm guessing you guys are you headed to your nail appointment now, or did you want to take some
I have
time?
to write out send invites.
Send
I guess.
send invites to the other girls to
Yeah.
invite them out to nails.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Rita and Candy.
Go ahead and yeah, you can go ahead and take the time to get a message, I'm guessing through the concierge
Yeah.
to invite them.
So,
Yeah.
Junie and Gani.
Junie and Gani, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Do
you just
want me to give it to them so that way?
Honey, you don't work right now.
I mean, but yeah, that is one of the things that Janine also has to take into account, that she's also
She's
still in
working?
training
She's trained.
for concierge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can.
I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just sort of weird to me that you're working and you're also competing.
Gotta
You do what you
wanna
want to do.
I gotta do what I gotta do, because Janine's this is my life.
I mean, it's nice to keep a balance of what I want and keep my options open for what I want in life. So
Fair.
right, so do you go up to Junie and Gani with a message for nails?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Junie is there, and Junie just looks up to you like, oh, hi Janine, how are you?
Not bad. This competition's tiring, but it's kind of fun. It's different.
I get that.
How do you?
Well, thank you so much for checking in. I have been compiling a lot of information for all the pageanteers that if they want to ask me any questions about, really me or Gani, any questions about like the islands, we are more than happy to give information. We love research.
Do you guys have brochures that you guys could give us?
No, it'd be more that like we just can take you to the library, and for any information that you have, any questions that you might have about the history or the lore for the islands, we would be more than happy to arrange any study time in the library itself. It's honestly our favorite place.
Oh, well, that's good. Thanks for letting me know. I
Yeah.
guess I didn't really realize that we had a library here. I haven't checked everywhere quite yet.
I mean, if you ever just want to go to the library, I am happy to take you there.
Yeah, do you want to schedule maybe later today?
Sure.
That'd be nice.
Yes.
Just before I forget, have some letters and invitations that were provided for me by
Okay.
Desiree.
Mhm.
So if you could give these out, that'd be great. We want to just get to know each other more, I guess.
Great.
Have
And he
you-
like takes the note, opens it up, reads it, and goes, "Oh, this is lovely. Would you like me to schedule a nail appointment for 2 p.m. today?"
Yeah.
Great. I will take this to the spa staff, and if you guys just want to congregate here around like 1:30 just to confirm, we should be good to go. But I'll go ahead and take care of this.
How far is the library from here?
The library itself is just down like in the lower level of the hotel. It's kind of closer to where like the larger conference rooms are, but yeah, the spa is basically in a similar direction, but then it's just on the other end of the hotel.
Okay. Do you think you can let the other girls know that we're meeting in the library? Just so we can all...
Wait. You mean us?
Yeah. Well, no, just all the girls. Just so we can all like do our research on them.
Oh yeah, of course. I can make it a broad invitation for everybody. I can visit you guys at the spa itself, like once your appointment wraps up, and if everyone is still willing to go to the library around 4 p.m., I'd be more than welcome to corral you all together.
We're not cows. Thank you.
I started learning new cowpoke terminology with a new history book that I've been reading, and it's fascinating.
That's kind of demeaning, but then...
You see Junie's face fall, just being like, my knowledge has hurt someone! Like
I mean, I appreciate it. You've been a lot of help, and thanks for helping me out this far. I really do appreciate it. Just be mindful of what you say.
that's fair. I'll take your message, and like Junie just kind of like is like visibly sweating, takes the message and like goes to deliver it. So you guys have about like an hour and a half before you have your nail appointment. So what I would like is, can I have everybody here roll a d20 for me? And just tell me your numbers. It's kind of like an initiative roll that we're doing.
Was that a
It
1?
was terrible.
No, it's a 7.
7,
That was a 5.
4.
4,
5.
5.
Dang, I actually
We're
did
getting these
great.
bad rolls out, ladies. You did pretty good.
Actually pretty good.
All right, so we'll go in order. It'll be Janine, Miriam, Desiree, and Venus. You guys have this hour and a half to, learn more about like the regions that you're going to be quizzed on. You can snoop on the pageant organizers. But yeah, you already have like time carved out in your day to obtain like research from Junie and Gani. So more of the social game is open to you at this moment. What would you like to do, Janine?
I'm gonna go with Junie and Gani.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to get their knowledge, but
Great.
also see if they slip up and say something that they might not know.
Interesting. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and cut away to you and Junie walking into the library. Gani is already there, like looking at a ridiculous tome. Like this thing's thick as hell. Sick. Love it. Gani is looking at like this big book that says Adlawato Legends on the front cover of it. And they're just kind of like, he's just kind of like muttering to himself like, fascinating, oh my god, so much, so cool. Oh,
Hey, nerd, what are you reading? I'm just kidding. Hey, what's up, Gani?
you, Junie, and Gani have kind of like grown up together, and you guys are the only half-orcs that are like at the hotel. So there is like a little bit of a familiarity, and he goes like, good one. Yeah, I am just reading this really, really cool legend about, have you ever heard of Sasayao, the turtle?
I haven't. Or have I? I don't know.
Roll a scholastic check for me.
D4.
The lowest.
2.
All right. So you kind of know, like you've heard of like this Adlawato legend of this giant turtle that lives in the lake of Lake Danau that's in Bad Baran, who is this turtle spirit that controls like the water that flows from the top of the mountain into the like downtown area that is like Linawan within Adlawato. But you know, it's just kind of like a fairy tale, like where people would say that like, hey, make sure that you play your music as loud as you can because Sasayo loves that and will bless us with more rains and more water with his little dance that he does up in the mountain, pushing more water down into like the main area. But that's all you kind of know about it. Yeah, it's so interesting to know the things that happen with the weather patterns every single year and the precipitation cycles that happen like within the actual city itself that really corresponds to this legend. So it might not even be a legend at all. There are spirits, obviously, but I've never seen the turtle for itself, and without evidence, there is no proof. So hard to say, but I think this turtle is incredible. Did you know that the legend says that he can travel at speeds up to 120 miles per hour, and that he slices through the rivers and the jungle like a blade through butter? It's so cool.
A blade through what?
A knife. Sorry, I've been learning a lot about different weaponry that has happened over the years, and it's fascinating.
What got you into Sasayo? Like, what other legends do you know about?
I mean, this entire tome, and like Gani like picks it up, and like he's a half-orc, so it like looks like nothing. It's a giant book. Like, think about the dimensions of this divider right here. That's how big the book is, and it's full of pages. Well, there's not just Sasayo, obviously. There's Aponipalok, there is Huni, there's one that I haven't really found more information of, but I'd love to find more about. Whenever the pageant had gotten started, for the immortal god that the pageant has its like roots in, the reason why the pageant is the way it is that it is meant to be a ceremony to pay tribute to this immortal being, to then grant an abundance of resources, basically natural resources, rainwater, and just overall prosperous growing seasons. I don't know, but I want to.
Do you know its name?
That's the thing that's so curious about it, is that the name itself seems to be lost, even in this tome as ancient as this is. I've looked for it, I've tried to cross-reference it with as many books in the library as I can, but I can't find the right name. There is one name of the god that is here, but it doesn't feel correct. And I know that's a very strange thing to say because it's a name that exists in these tomes, but it doesn't. There's something inside me that doesn't necessarily believe that. But the name that keeps coming up is Anang Sa. It's ANANG dash capital SAH. Anang Sa. And yeah, it's a name that appeared in the books approximately 42 years ago. There's a book that had that name published, but it doesn't feel correct. And then like this is where you see Junie step in and just kind of be like, you know, we've grown up on this island, and our ancestors have grown up on this island, and they always say that there is a connection to the beings that watch over this island. The whole legend of Aponipalok and Huni is the fact that Huni is who we're all derived from. That's our collective ancestor for our island within Adlawato. And there's an inherent magic in us, there's an inherent knowledge in us that gives us this connection, that bridges this gap between time and material planes. Knowing Huni exists feels correct. There's something about Anangsa that doesn't feel correct.
Do you think Anangsa was made for this pageant? Like, what if he's for the pageant? Was he made? Because it seems like he was made before the pageant, or was he made during the pageant? Was he, or he, she?
I don't know.
When did it start? Like, when did this?
The name only appeared in that particular book that was published 42 years ago, and I know that it's said pretty commonly amongst like a lot of people just like ever since then, but it's not something that I don't know, I'd never seen it written down anywhere else. Maybe it was fabricated, but it's hard to say. I mean,
Can you
without
show me that book?
Sure. And then Gani like goes, referring like the library system, pulls the book and gives it to you. Gani goes ahead and turns it and gets like exactly like what page it's on. You see that it refers to this immortal being as the guardian of Adlawato, and it is like a god, or like not really a god. It's an immortal being that has the powers of the dawn, basically.
Are we talking about Huni or Anang?
This is Anangsa.
Anangsa.
Yeah, has the powers of the dawn, just kind of like is associated with like sunlight, but not like direct sunlight. Just kind of like things beginning, like a new age of things. It's kind of like an immortal being that's associated with change. Go ahead and give me an intuition check. So DC 5.
6 + 1, so.
Ooh! Oh, and you exploded. Roll again.
Yay!
You're so intuitive.
Nope.
4.
You wanna keep it?
4. That's great. 11. Damn, dog, you succeeded more than 5. Okay.
Super.
Big success. All
You
right.
have to tell us what the mystery is.
And now you get to learn everything. No, so this book was published by Loco Coco.
What the fuck?
This is up. You're not here.
You're not there.
Know this.
You're not there. You guys are in the library. Yeah, you guys.
Me as a player.
You guys are having separate scenes.
Should have
Um,
came with.
So when you.
You just see.
So you
Cut to Desiree with shopping bags.
But yeah. So basically, that you see that this book was published by Loco Coco Company 42 years ago.
42?
Mhm.
It says Loco Coco. Did you notice that before?
I had seen it. I mean, the problem with companies that are as big as Loco Coco is that they're responsible for publishing a lot of information. Like Gani, motions behind him, and you would know that Loco Coco is responsible for, like, again, they're one of the biggest companies throughout the continent. So they kind of have their hands in everything, even the publication of knowledge. So with Junie and Gani there, they kind of just like talk to you a little bit about like the different legends that exist, like from Sasaya to Aponipalok. And you learn in this conversation that a big reason why they're reviewing a lot of the mythology is because they have been set to take residents on a tour tomorrow to prepare for the Palayok festival that happens not tomorrow, but the day after, which is the day right before the final day of the competition. Palayok Festival is an annual tradition that happens in Linawan, where it's basically like a street festival. You get a bunch of different like shops and vendors and things that like pop out, and everybody relearns the story of Aponipalok and Aponipalayok and Huni. So you guys talk a little bit, and in spending time with Junie and Gani, you get a +3 bonus now to your Scholastic check, because you guys are just kicking it study hall style. Next in the lineup was Miriam. Miriam, what do you want to do within your hour and a half while Janine is in the library?
I want to talk to Alden
Okay.
and check in with him.
Cool.
And then I also want to do some sort of history studying as well.
Very cool. All right. You do have that time that's been set aside that Janine set up for 4 p.m. to learn more of the history.
Oh wait, never mind. Then
Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to Alden,
Great.
and then let me start with Alden.
Great.
Let's see what happens.
Cool. You find Alden is in the kind of like outdoor area behind the hotel, like that's like the recreational area. There's an area that's in the recreational side of the hotel where people are at like tennis courts and like the pool and all that kind of stuff. Alden has decided to go to the shooting range that's like the outdoor shooting range where you see people have like bows and arrows and stuff, but he's fully practicing sharpshooting with his rifle.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I make sure I approach him very loudly so I do not spook this man who has a rifle.
He's got like the actual like coverings to like aid from like, you know, sound damage from like the booms that are happening. So then you
do
just
I have
like,
to put little? Okay.
You see, you hear. All right. Yeah, let's do it again. And like you just like see him just kind of like aiming and like just shooting and seeing if he can like hit targets that are like
I've
way down the way.
Literally never seen him do anything even slightly manly, so this is actually kind of sending me a bit. I'm like, what is happening here?
Yeah.
Okay, so
hold on, I want to make a roll real quick.
Is it hot?
It's not. He's having a tough time. You see that like every time he has to reload, like the gun is almost as long as he is, so he's like having to like and
why
like
don't you
just
get
trying
a
to like
shorter
reload.
gun?
And then
You're so small.
he just like loads it up again, but like every time like his arm's like slipping a little bit and he's like, God damn it. But then he's a pretty good shot though. Like you see that like he's like hitting pretty close to the bullseye nearly shot he takes.
Okay.
He sees you approach and he goes like, oh, hey, how's it going?
Hey, can we talk?
Sure. Do you want to talk here while everybody's
Oh
coffee?
wait, well everyone has their earmuffs in, right?
I mean, we also would unless you want to hear. And then like before he can finish a sentence, you just hear, boom. Like, I'm just like,
oh
okay.
my God, no.
Yeah, no,
let's
this is
go, let's
so
go.
much worse
This
with
is-
the headphones
oh my
off.
God. Okay.
So you guys like leave the field, and Alden is just kind of like he like had a gun or like a gun bag like that's like sling over his shoulder, and you guys are just walking.
Have you thought about getting a smaller gun?
Well, this is just I know that this is a lot, and I don't know with the stuff that had been going on. Like my dad had insisted that I like take this with me and kind of like review. You know, Dad being in like the army during the war, a lot of like what I was learning on the farm was just kind of like how to hunt, and I don't know. I just needed like something to kind of like take the edge off, and liquor just wasn't doing it. And this is a controlled environment, so I figured, you know. To answer your question, yeah, I could get a smaller one, but
Because you're a great shot. It seems to, it's not you, it's the gun.
No, that makes total sense. I mean, like, I'm so used to at home, like, a lot of balancing it. I don't have to do it on my own. I usually, like, have something that's, like, a ridge that I, like, can set it on.
Right.
So, you know, I don't know. You know, let's hope to gods I never actually have to use this. But, which reminds me, you see that he reaches into his bag and he pulls out, like, a small pistol. And he hands it to you very cautiously. He's like, again.
You're really giving me this?
Don't, no, okay, Miriam, don't make me regret this. First off.
I hold it like fake, like how you hold a knife upside, like down like that.
Great.
That's how I'm holding the gun just
and like,
down.
Alden like comes over, he was like, no, this is, and like he shows you like proper like way to like.
Do we have the
handle a
rom-com
gun.
moment where he puts his arms around me and
No. Because he's just trying to get you to hold it so that you don't hurt yourself and everyone around you.
What's your age difference again?
It's
Only a year.
Only a year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because Margie is
2 years older
than me.
Yeah.
And so Alden's like
In the middle.
Yeah.
So
Anyway.
he just like, look. Knowing everything that's going on, if I have something for myself, I want you to have something of your own, and you know,
Point it at it.
don't
I think you trust me.
ground, point to ground, point
You
to
told
ground,
me
point
that.
to ground.
You told me that was wrong.
No. Like where you were holding it was wrong.
Okay.
The direction you pointed for now,
Well,
ground.
maybe
But
let me know next time.
I was going to ask if you wanted to,
So funny.
like, I'm familiar with the shooting range. If you wanted to practice, we can get some practice in. I would feel safer knowing that you, one, have this on you, but even more safe knowing that you know how to use it.
Well, yeah, then I think we should definitely practice. I'm
Okay.
writing, I got a gun with 3 exclamation points.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. So I think that we walk away from the shooting range and
Yeah.
then I think we like talk and then
Yeah.
come back to the
Great.
shooting range. But I fill him in on everything,
Great.
including that Gloria wants to meet him, so we got to go down there tomorrow.
Cool.
Catriona is Tim's wife.
Which he fully is just kind of like, damn.
No.
Lucky Tim.
I know. No, it's crazy. But so, and we don't know how old she is. So I was kind of thinking that it was like Pia or Alexi May or
Yeah.
someone
Yeah.
older, but I realized we don't actually even know. Anyway, at this point, this is just gossip, but it's good. It's good to know.
Yeah.
Um,
That's intel.
and
Intel's intel.
Intel is intel. And speaking of intel, I tell him about the deliveries, like
Right.
the barrels and stuff,
Right.
and how Gloria is straight up now like, I do not think anyone involved in this
Yeah.
is like wanting good stuff for us.
Do you think that maybe they intercepted something while they were making deliveries?
Maybe they did, but
Was there anything in Margie's letters that you got that would have like warranted somebody doing something to them?
I mean, she didn't even tell us that they weren't even. She didn't even say that they weren't supposed to be communicating.
Right.
Do I have the letters? Like, do I have them with me to like
Probably in your
study
room.
up? Okay.
Yeah. Give me a scholastic roll, DC 10. You can also have it if you have.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I have a D20 to my scholastic roll.
Great. So you automatically succeed,
Yay.
and the thing that you would know is that Margie actually wanted to. She wrote you back, usually responding and reacting to the things that you wrote her about home. She didn't really talk about a lot of things that were going on with her, other than like the regular things of like, I just miss you guys. I've been having a lovely time. A lot of the stuff that she updated you on was pretty mundane, but nothing that would warrant anything salacious or crazy happening.
How did I not notice that? I just missed her so much, and there was so much to tell her. And
Well, I mean, you know, Margie, she would never want. She only wanted to concern herself with everybody else. She didn't. It's amazing that she actually won a pageant because it's arguably one of the most self-centered things one can do. But she never really wanted to reveal that much of herself to anybody. I think the thing that we should take into account, right, is that there seems to be a lot of weird things happening around that village. Had Gloria ever tried to go back to the village after she had left?
no, she's been hiding out for the last 6 months in the laundry room. This is actually the first time that she's been able to leave the laundry room because she can pass herself as a monk.
Oh, I see. Okay. It'd be really great if we were able to go to that village and like see if we could find any extra physical evidence there, that maybe there's something left in the tunnels, like, or in the cellars of just like a barrel. It's been months, and you know, if we're dealing with people who are smart, they would have cleaned up their tracks, but like,
Yes, we should definitely go there. We just don't know where it is.
the only person who knows is Gloria and her contact.
That is something that we should talk to her about tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
So we gonna shoot this thing or what?
So as you guys are going, before you guys go there, actually, Alden kind of like looks at you and like just like appraises you for a second and is just like, did you ever take any self-defense classes back at home?
Listen, I'm not trying to be rude, but I didn't take any self-defense classes because anytime you made me mad, I just punched you in the dick.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah, and it pretty
Okay.
much worked. So no, the answer is no.
All right. Alden winds up for a punch. Give me a flexibility roll.
Damn.
DC 5.
Oh, I'm gonna have that. I have
Oh.
a D10 for flexibility.
Beautiful. You dodge it.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
What the Jesus? Sorry, Jesus isn't a thing here. Sorry.
I've heard of that god before.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Pretty chill guy. So Alden drops his bag and he starts sparring with you. And
Do I have a? Did he give me a holster? Or
Nope.
Did he give me amazing gun?
No.
Goes in my back pocket.
Chuck it at his face.
you guys are
Safety on back pocket. Not
you guys
trying to
are
blow my ass
like you guys are sparring and sparring.
It's
Yeah.
It's hot.
All
Is
right.
it hot?
You said it was a D10.
Yeah. D10.
Okay. Roll again, or like roll your D10 and then tell me what you get.
Come on, baby. Come on. It's a 4.
It's a 10 on his end. He manages to pin you on the ground and like takes the gun out before like you land on it.
Like
Do
what?
you wanna
Oh
add anything
wait.
to
Am I allowed to add?
You're
stuff?
allowed to add stuff if you want to add stuff.
Wait.
It's up to you.
I have 7 adversity gems.
So
Oh,
it's
great!
up to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use. Yeah. Let's fucking do it.
You're
Dude.
gonna use 6.
Let's do it.
Meets it, beats
I
it.
know. If you want
2, 3,
to.
4,
It's a
5.
lot.
Okay, 6 meets it.
Okay.
7 beats it. Do I need to beat it or meet it?
You can beat it. Meets it, beats it in my mind.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna meet it. I'm
Okay.
gonna use-
Uno reverse, you pin him. You pin
sexy.
him, and then like he's
this
just like,
is hot.
yeah, and now it's hot. And like he's like on the ground, and he's like surprised but very impressed.
And also very turned on.
And yeah. I mean, look,
Push his glasses.
you guys, You guys, look.
No, let's
When
move
you
on.
pin him, like you're like close, right?
Ooh,
Like
oh
your
my
faces
God.
are like pretty. Your faces are like pretty close, right? And like it's
I did not
the
go
middle of the
into
afternoon.
this looking for romance. I'm looking for my sister, but like, come on.
Why not find 2
And
things?
what is it? It's even
Fucking
hotter
stuff.
because he used to be in love with Margie first. So you guys are.
I feel like I'm actually blushing.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh my god.
You guys like as he's pinned, he just kind of like smirks at you, and he like reaches like on your back, and he like gets the gun out of like your back pocket, and he holds it, and then he just goes like, "Next time, you can just put the gun next to my back instead of putting it in your back pocket with the safety on."
I needed quick access to. I don't know. You threw about. We're still this close.
Yeah.
You threw the punch first. We started sparring. I didn't have time to do anything.
But you did an incredible job.
Oh.
Look at where we are right now.
Oh, yeah, look at where we
so
are right now.
I scramble off of it. No.
Too hot!
It's too
So
hot,
like as you guys get up, like Alden like
Lord.
dusts himself off, and he was like, "Well, I guess there's not much I need to teach you, but I think you did pretty good." Miriam gains the ability of sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yay! Wait, are we also gonna? We don't have to play this, but like,
No.
can he help me like sharpshoot and stuff like that?
Cool. Yeah. So then you guys just spend the rest of your hour and a half. Learn how to like use your pistol and like gun safety and just kind of like.
So
just
sorry,
using it.
safety on back pocket, not the move.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And there's a couple of moments of like when he's teaching you how to shoot, of like the
It's
hand
rom-com?
brushing. It's
It's
rom-com. It's rom-com. It's a hot afternoon of flirting and guns.
That's hot.
That's
hot, baby.
and dangerous.
That's hot.
The
Sweet.
Texas dream.
Woo! Love it.
Look that.
The next scene that we'll have play out, I believe the order was Desiree then Venus, correct?
Can I say something?
Yeah, what's up?
My decision will be to hang out with Desiree.
Probably.
Cute.
It does benefit me.
Great.
So whatever.
So
she
you guys are at the
does,
same time?
I'm in this.
Yeah.
I'm in this timeline.
Cool. All right, ladies, what would you like to do with your hour and a half
You
together?
choose, because I'm following you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I was gonna ask you if you wanted to go shopping, and then I need a little bit of practice time with my dance routine. I don't know. I mean, you're probably gonna be singing, right?
Yeah, you were saying.
Yeah, you're probably singing for your talent, right? I think they have a pretty open fitness space or ballroom at the hotel.
Yeah, we can go to the bar.
Yeah, if you want to get some exercise in and like stretching, yoga, whatever, what have you.
Yeah.
Let's hang out.
Okay, sounds good. Let's do some shopping though. I would love to.
Cute.
Shopping.
We have a shopping montage.
Yeah.
You guys just like get
Desiree is kind of middle class and poor. So
Mm.
I'm just like, you know how to dress. I know it's partly because
My
of your
mother.
mom. But yeah, I might need help with that. Like,
Tight. Give me a. Actually, I'll roll it on my side. Odds or evens?
Evens.
Odds.
Damn it.
You guys got like you don't go like ham. There's a couple of places, only a few places that give you like discounts for being like in the competition. So you guys have like a moderate amount of bags whenever you come back to the hotel. This is gonna be a fun thing that we haven't done in a minute. This is gonna be a purely PC scene. So
PC.
take it away. Player character scene. I am not there. I'm just God right now.
You just watch.
I'm just watching.
You're just watching.
I'm busy watching the hot thing that's happening between Alden and Miriam.
God fully
with like popcorn.
what?
Wow.
What?
Kiss already. But don't because story.
How do you feel about your dance routine?
I feel like, well, I thought I did really dance. I just don't want it to be wooden, you know?
I mean, you're so great. I've seen like they don't have videos.
They have clips.
Yeah, there's footage.
Oh yeah.
Film cameras exist.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've seen some clips of your dancing when my mom forced me to study for the pageant, and you're so amazing dancer. Like, I think they'll do great.
Thank you. I don't know. This competition has me a little weirded out. I want to do this for my family and for my island, but I'm also so tired of this. Like, I know you're just starting out. And there are parts that can be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me is kind of glad that this is my last year.
Really?
You know, I mean, I work in a beauty salon,
Mm-hmm.
and I also have to have a second job. No, yeah, I have a lot of responsibility on my plate, and I feel like there's a new one every day. I think my sisters, I'll always see them as my baby sisters, and my brothers. They're at that age where they want to get with every woman they see. So I really have to hold strong and do this for them. But if we win, if I win this for them, it would mean a lot.
Yeah. No, I totally I kind of understand. Like, I don't have that many siblings or anything, but my mom's been putting this pressure on me, and you know, I don't even really want to be here.
So we both don't want to be here.
We both don't want to be here, and I really think that like this whole mystery situation that we're gonna figure out is honestly a blessing in disguise. I mean, I hope nobody gets harmed,
Right.
kind of thing.
Right.
But I also, isn't it just so awful that like we have to go through this pageant in order to get resources for our own islands? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure that there's resources somewhere else in these big companies. Like, why don't they just use that money
Cut out
for the
the
islands,
middleman, like,
right?
You know,
Have us forced like pit against each other, and you know, the pressure of all of it is just so, I don't know. I think about it just a lot, like, because like when my mom's not badgering me about the competition and stuff, I have a lot of time by myself to think, and and you know, between this competition and thoughts about like my like my dad, I don't know where he is and stuff, so I think about that a lot.
you don't know where your dad is and stuff?
And I have dreams about seeing him, and I really wish I could, but I don't know. I wonder if I find out who he is, it'll kind of give me a better understanding of who I am, and if I really even want to do whatever my mom tells me to do and stuff. Yeah.
Venus, give me a scholastic check, DC 5. Or sorry, I'm gonna make it harder. DC 10.
My scholastic is 12.
All right.
I just
So you can't have it unless you have 4 adversity gems.
I have 4 adversity jumps.
Great. Do you want to succeed?
I do.
Okay.
I don't have to.
You remember.
I remember. Do I have to give
Yeah.
away these?
You have to give them away. You gotta. If you're gonna cash them in, cash them in, baby.
Ooh, baby.
You would remember that on stage, Ken had a jade lapel on his jacket.
Oh.
you have this revelation fully in the middle of a dance warm up that you and Desiree are doing as you're talking.
You good? Are you okay?
You know Ken,
Yeah, of course.
Janine's
Godfather.
godmother. Is he human?
He is an elf.
He's an elf. He's an elf.
That's fascinating. Sorry, I don't know why I said that.
I just remembered something. I had this dream that I think I saw my father, and there was like this giant turtle, and it told me that.
like Sasaya?
Yeah, the exact one.
Wait, you had a dream about Sasaya?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it? Wait, wait. How do you know that?
Oh no,
Like
it's just
the name of that turtle.
It's a
like-
legend, you know, like he dances and then tidal waves happen or something.
Oh, that's right. Oh my
Right,
gosh,
that
that's
turtle?
so weird that I have a dream about that turtle. But yeah, it's he said that he saw someone pass by that I was chasing after, and he had a jade lapel.
Oh.
And Ken has a jade lapel.
Yeah, he takes that everywhere with him. Every competition I've been in, he wears it.
How long have you known him?
12 years now.
Mhm.
12
He's been
years.
working here for 12 years.
I mean, I only see him every 6 years, but
Right.
he basically changes his attire to match the jade. Green is his color. Like,
I don't know. Maybe I'm just making
Huh.
something out of nothing. But
Hmm.
maybe I should talk to him next time I see him.
hmm.
Anyway, I guess we'll keep practicing.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first, and then I can do my thing next? Or?
Okay, yeah, sure. And
Beautiful. You guys
I do my
rehearse.
dancing thing.
You guys are cute. It's
Are
cute.
we
It's a
bonding?
cute.
Yeah.
It's a cute bonding.
Are we bonding?
You guys are
bonding?
This is bonding. And in which time, like,
Please bond
as
us.
Desiree is like showing her routine and just kind of like helping Venus like exercise and just get like more comfortable in her body and more like aware of her own body. Venus unlocks a +3 to your fitness rolls, and then Desiree.
I want to ask Desiree how not
Yeah.
so rude.
Venus is able to just kind of like talk you or like kind of coach you through like asking you pageant questions
Right.
and like adjusting your performance as you're like delivering answers. And now you get a
My family?
+4 to your charm.
Family of my life.
You get a +4 to your congeniality rolls now.
So, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Bonding. High five.
Bonding.
Hell yeah. Each of you have like all these like separate little vignettes that happen, and 1:15 rolls around. Do you guys make your way to the lobby?
Indeed.
Yep.
All right.
Now.
Okay, so you guys go to the lobby. Junie is there. Junie kind of like peers around and he goes like, ladies, so good to see you again. I mean, I was just with you, but thanks again for stopping by the library. That was really cool for you to do.
Just like high five.
Heck yeah. So now I only got one response from the invitation, and Candy said that she would come and meet you guys. So, there she is now. You see Candy.
So Rita didn't join us?
Rena did
I
not
was
join you.
totally gonna try to apologize to Rita. Oopsie doopsie.
Rita fully is like,
No.
Well, never mind. I don't want to apologize anyway, so that's fine.
Incredible. Candy shows up, and you guys had remembered like her from obviously the competition and everything. She looks like kind of like surprised, but also like really. She's like nervous but excited to see you all because it's very clear on her face that like she wasn't expecting to be invited anywhere really. So she comes over. She's like this little halfling with like curly red hair, and she just comes over. She's like, "Hi there. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's so nice. It's so nice to hang out with you guys. But shall we go to the spa?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's go.
we cut to you guys like just getting like little mani-pedis, just kind of like all sitting for the sake of like it being interesting. You guys are sat in kind of like an octagonal shape, where you all kind of like are facing each other as you're sitting in the chairs and like getting your nails done. Oh man, I really needed this. Thanks again. I know I keep saying it, but thanks again for the invite. It was really, really nice of you guys to even think of me. I wasn't even sure you guys knew who I was. Well, obviously you knew who I was because competition. I'm talking too much. I'll stop.
Oh,
Well,
it's
you-
all right. I'd
and-
love to hear more about you. You know,
Yeah.
just bond. It's just girl time.
Also, congratulations on 3rd place. Like that's really
thank
cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job.
No, I mean, your walk was incredible. That was so cool. But yeah, you know, I do my best. Like my dad is just kind of, I'm really grateful that he's here to support, but you know, I'm kind of used to it. My dad like sells a lot of jeepneys, so it makes sense that Jeepney Motors is like my sponsor, and I get to talk about them more. So that's cool, and I feel good about my choice. I feel pretty confident in that. I mean, obviously not as confident as like Rita, I guess. Man, she's a lot.
We invited her too. We thought it would
Really?
be fun to do, you know,
Yeah.
all of us hang out, you know, just to sort of, without the stress of competition, really just kind of get to know each other.
Yeah.
But I guess she did not want to come. Maybe she was busy. I don't know.
Or maybe it's what you said to her mom.
Listen, I was going to
You said something to
apologize.
Rita's mom.
I don't think she said it to her mom.
I did
She
not.
said it.
I said it
Around
to,
her mom,
I
and she was
actually
right
said
there.
it to Venus's mom, and I didn't realize that Rita's mom was there. So I know. So I was going to use this time to kind of extend the olive branch and apologize.
Yeah.
And
She refused
and
that, right?
she did not. So, I mean, it's
Her
It
loss.
might not so much be you as is like just like the culture of their island. Like,
Oh,
Nasirakna is, you know, they were the island that was bombed the most in the war, right? They're kind of used to isolating themselves from everything. The whole thing that's with them is that the only way that they can keep out of the affairs of all the other mortal races is that they don't engage with us. So it might not be a you thing. It could be a her thing, or it could be both. I don't know. But yeah. You see that Candy gets quiet when she like starts even thinking about the war, and it just kind of like
how old is she again?
she's actually the same age as Janine, so she's only 19, but like she gets really quiet.
I bent down because she's so short.
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Yeah.
It's okay if you're not okay. I mean, this is a lot for all of us, and the fact that we have to be together after everything that's happened between all our islands is really hard.
Yeah.
Did something happen?
My dad was there, like during the war. He was, our island was in charge of training soldiers, mostly. So my dad was pretty much shipped off into war as soon as he was old enough. He was certainly old enough. Sometimes I can still see that he still feels like he's there. Like we'll just be talking at dinner sometimes, and he kind of just goes away all of a sudden.
It was a hard time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, war is war. I mean, I was only 10, but I remember what it was like, and we were on the islands, but I can only imagine what it must have been like in the middle of the thick of it.
Yeah.
It's
I
tough.
mean, it's so ironic that my dad sells jeepneys now. He drove a couple of them during the war. It's crazy to me that we converted all of these things that we used in the war just for regular life, because I just think about
Dress
people.
them up.
Yeah, I just think about people like my dad having to see that out in the world and having to reconcile the reality of war with just a lived reality. It doesn't make sense. We lost a lot for our island. I'm one of the only few people that have been born since the war happened. There was pretty much all of our island's residents were conscripted as soldiers. My dad's one of the only people that came back.
Oh, wow. That must be so hard.
There was maybe only like, I think even just within our town, I am one of like 60 kids. And that's it.
That must be a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
That must be lonely too.
Yeah.
I like go over there and like rub her shoulder.
Yeah.
And she like cries a little bit, like just like thinking about like all the responsibility, and she just like sits there and she's kind of like, it's kind of hilarious that it was so easy for me to win in my town because there wasn't even much competition to begin with. It was me and one other person from my village. Everybody else either just didn't want to compete because they didn't want to be associated or are not women. And then we have to talk about, we're going to be quizzed about all this stuff in the war, and it's being televised, and we're just forcing people to relive it over and over and over again. And I don't understand why we can't try to look forward to the other part of this whole point of the pageant is connection, and we focus on the thing that drove us the most apart. I don't know.
And this competition doesn't make it easier.
Yeah. No.
Especially because it's driving other islands apart too, because we're competing for resources and money, and it feels like it's never ending.
Yeah.
Well, kind of like the jeepneys, sometimes one solution is to dress it up and try to make something new out of something old. Like, stuff related to trauma is hard to deal with. And if you can turn it into something else, if you can use it for a better purpose, but the first thing to do is handle it, you know? I'm doing my best with that too.
Also, you said it was really easy to win in your town, but you beat 3 other people when you were here.
Yeah.
You did a great job. I mean, I don't know if you watched my performance, but it wasn't super great.
I think you tried.
I did try, but that dress was crazy.
Yeah.
A little crunchy.
It's really,
Okay.
it
A little
was, I'm
crunchy.
so sorry you had to wear that.
No, it's okay, but I just don't want you to think that you're not doing well, because you're doing really well.
Yeah, you're doing really great, Candy. Thanks, guys. And you guys just finished having your mani-pedis, and it's a lovely little time.
Do we get any?
Do you want
Like-
something
that?
special?
Yeah, because we were talking
Does bonding then does it have to come with rewards?
Yes.
Bonding.
I'm just saying, we got candy on our side a little bit.
Does it
I
mean that
love Candy.
I
She's
know,
so
I love
cute.
her too.
is me pivoting this conversation because I didn't have anything prepared? Maybe. But let's
The
say,
answer can be no. It's fine. It's fine.
But I do love Candy now.
Yeah.
And Rita's kind of a
I think the thing that you get from
about Rita.
the thing
Yeah, why
that you
did
get from
she
Candy.
win? Why did she win? Let's
Still a
talk.
question.
Why she win? Let's talk about it. Oh yeah, you
My
guys
friend's
Venus.
Venus?
It's great. It's cute. I love it.
and Venus?
And yeah, you guys like wrap up your spa day, and then you're able to like go to the library to Junie and Gani, and they kind of like catch you up on just kind of like the local legends that are around. They catch you up on like your history, just kind of like you guys have a little study hall moment, and Candy's there as well. So I would actually say that you guys, let's go ahead and, this is actually really important. Everybody gets to add a +4 to their scholastic rolls for the competition tomorrow night. The next morning at the breakfast buffet, as you guys are just kind of like commiserating over continental breakfast and stuff, everybody here give me a intuition check, DC 10. Now remember, check your stats. If you can have it, you can have it.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
I'm gonna have it.
Great.
Come on, girly.
Wait, I had a 6, so I can roll again.
Yeah, go for it. Nothing.
Sorry, 6.
Okay. But you,
12.
nice. You have it though, right?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm still.
Yeah, roll, baby, let's see. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. Janine and Desiree, you catch that there is a gold-tipped feather that's found in the like breakfast fruit display that's like been arranged. There is a gold-tipped feather that's in there with a tiny little note attached that you can't obviously see. You'd have to pluck the feather to see it.
What does it say?
Does anybody go over to pluck the feather?
I didn't see it. Don't ask me.
I didn't see it either.
Yeah, I'll
You pluck it? The note says 12 o'clock.
12.
And now it's 10.
It's 10:30 right now. So yeah, what do you guys do?
So I definitely let Alden know because he has to come with us.
Correct.
I let Liza know as well.
Great. Okay. Cool.
Can I meet with Last Foundry?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're still in the cafeteria. That's like, or not the cafeteria, but like next to the breakfast buffet, like in the dining hall.
I want to figure out because like it might be shady, and
Yeah. You see one of the executives there.
want to feel them out.
You know her. Her name's Janet.
Janet?
She like works with
Janet.
Lasting Foundry, and she's just kind of like,
Damn it, Janet.
damn it, Janet. She looks at you. She's kind of like, oh hey, how's it going, Des?
Hey, it's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you feeling today? Are you excited for
Pretty
tonight?
good. Yeah, I feel ready. I feel studied.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys
Yeah.
to see if there's anything that we have to talk over before the competition tonight.
Yeah. Some stuff to keep in mind is that we are, we're just like mining stuff right now, and we're kind of like a little strapped for cash and I'm very honest. But honestly, I think the only thing that you should have to worry about is just talking about how we can provide all the services that your mining needs would have. I don't think that there's like a script that we have prepared for you, honestly. But yeah, I mean, the guys have kind of just been holed up in the room for most of the morning. So if I have an update for you, I'll probably give it to you like later tonight.
Oh, they're just like up in the room, like
yeah.
Why are they not like hanging out here?
They had like a call last night that then extended into this morning. So I
It's a
think
long
that
call.
yeah, honey, you're telling me I could barely go to sleep because they were still hubba-bubba-bubbing. But I'm just the secretary that like usually runs the messages for. I'm the secretary on their board of directors, so it's like a different kind of secretary. But
you're
it's
like
kind
up
of
there.
weird to be like secretary. But yeah, they just kind of had me just see what the breakfast specials are and like report back to them so they'll order room service to them. I'm guessing that they're probably taking it easy this morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that. And like as Desiree, like she knows that like Lasting Foundry has like a they have their own line of stuff. Like it's a telephone line or something, right? Like private. Okay. Oh, that's good to know. Okay. I just wanted to check in.
Okay. Well, I'll see you later, girlfriend.
Yeah, see you later. And then like she like turns because she has this like she's like hey, and she turns and she's like walking away. Oh god.
Just like social interaction. All right. Does anybody else have anything else?
I hate doing this.
Anybody else have anything that they want to do before meeting with Gloria?
Can I see if I can talk to Rita?
Sure, dude.
So she's at breakfast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like this. Oh, what was that face?
Nothing.
I go over to Rita with my little tray. I go, hey, can I chat with you for a sec?
In front of all these people?
Yep. I don't think it's gonna go well. I just want
Charlotte?
everyone as a player.
Yeah.
I don't think this is gonna go well, but Miriam would try.
Okay.
So,
Great.
Charlotte, what do you currently roll for your congeniality?
well, it's not great, Dima. It's D6 plus 2.
Say, roll it for me. Just roll it. Just roll it.
Okay, I kind of really wish I hadn't spent all my adversity doing
Trying to have a hot time with Alden.
Okay.
Oh, but we do for love.
Heart of the cards. Come on, please. Please, for the love of God. Come on. That's a 4, so I got a 6.
Tight. I'll tell you the thing that I rolled behind the screen.
Is it a nat 20?
It was a nat 20.
Damn it.
I can't tell you why I've been rolling hot for these unfortunate. Honestly, just for you, which is crazy. Just as you know, as we're about to get into this interaction, you know what? For me, go ahead and take 3 adversity gems because this is gonna be because Charlotte, this is gonna be bad. Before we get into the scene, this is gonna be bad.
I have regrets. Oh, Lord. I did it wrong.
You're not
doing
from this
wrong.
world, honey.
You were too busy flirting with your gun-toting boyfriend.
He's not my boyfriend. It's stupid Alden. Shut up. I'm holding my tray.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't need to sit down. I'll just stand up. I wanted to apologize, and I know that you don't owe me forgiveness. I just wanted to say I literally came here to be a reporter, never competed in a pageant in my life.
Oh, but you so love to run your mouth, darling. I think that being a reporter is really your strong suit. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, definitely. That's why I came here to be a reporter, like I said. And I'm really just saying that I know I'm not doing well.
No, you're not.
So I also just want you to know that if you get invitations from, Desiree, Janine, Venus, don't let me ruin it if you do want to spend time with them. I won't look at you. I won't talk to you. I don't want you to avoid people that you may want to, I don't know if you want to hang out with them or not, but I know you don't. I just want you to know, I know you don't want to talk to me or hang out with me or see me, really. So,
It's so good that you're so short, darling. It's not exactly easy to see you in the first place. And may I just say, nothing you could do could possibly ruin my time at the competition. I can't say the same for you.
Jesus.
Well, I literally just said I knew I wasn't doing well. So, anyway.
Does Desiree see this?
Do we see that?
Do I see this?
Everybody here that's not Miriam, give me an intuition check.
Lord.
DC 10. Actually, DC 7. This is a public place.
DC 12.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Wait, is that
Intuition.
DC 7?
Intuition.
That's 5 above.
Yeah. Oh,
So
okay.
you really locked in on it.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, sure. One more time.
One more again.
Venus is having a rough morning. Or really enjoying breakfast.
I'm thinking about Ken. That's why.
Yeah, 100%.
as well.
All right.
Yeah, Desiree clocks this. Also holding her tray. And is like, hey Rita.
Hello, Desiree.
Hey. It's so good to see you. Missed you at the nails yesterday. Oh. And I looked down at her nails. I was like, it looks like you know. Did you want to get that done before you?
Miriam was fully
tomorrow?
turning to leave and was like, never mind.
It's really good to see you. We really miss you, and we should really hang out sometime if you need to do that.
Oh! Give me a congeniality roll.
We're just hearing the
Give me a congeniality roll.
I don't hear anything.
Yo, DC 5.
Desiree's here to burn you.
Hell yeah.
Okay. plus 3 plus 4. That's 8 plus 3, 11.
Damn. Okay,
God.
more than 5. All right.
It's like, you are so beautiful naturally. It's just crazy how whatever they did to you during your walk was just not really up to your standard, wasn't it? Like, you should totally, I don't know if that's something that you feel like you need to work on, but, I'm sure you can do better.
Catch, like,
Do they catch?
yeah, wait, see,
Intuition roll. You don't know that.
yeah,
I don't know. Catch it earlier. Roll again.
That's
Intuition. Now the DC's low. It's DC 5.
Doesn't do this.
5.
Ooh. Okay. So you clocked it.
8.
Ooh. Okay. Now you guys.
Oh, I exploded.
Oh, roll again.
Huzzah!
6. Way above 5.
Nice. Okay. You especially. You clock this interaction. Rita is like embarrassed now. Like there's actual embarrassment and like blush that's like rising like from her neck.
She wasn't expecting to be in this competition, and we have to be as congenial as we can to our fellow, competitors, right?
And now Rita feels the eyes of everyone in the dining hall looking at her, and these 4 individuals standing in front of her, and she just goes,
I feel bad. Don't feel bad.
This is what you wanted, right?
That's horrifying.
do you say that out loud?
This is what you wanted, right?
She's like, this is the attention you wanted, right? Like, ooh, fuck, ooh, shit. Okay, as you say that, Rita like gets up suddenly. She was like, I appreciate your concern, and it is duly noted. And I can only hope that we will all get together swimmingly as the competition goes on. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Rita?
Rita runs away! She runs away! And that's the end of my girl! That's the end of episode 4 for the Bituin Queen. Tune in next time to see if Rita ever recovers.
Well, it's not.
Cut.
The book was published by Local Coco 42 years ago.
Coco.
Yeah, one of the sponsors.
What's a soda company doing publishing books about myths?
If this is all some conspiracy, how far back does it go?
Has anyone ever talked to you all about the 4 tenets of Adawato? In today's world, it's also known as beauty, truth, love, and freedom.
I do know this. Yes. Day 1 is beauty, and then day 3 is truth, and day 5 is love.
What about freedom?
What happened to freedom?
Yeah.
Then there's no freedom.
What if the competition meant to bring not a good change, but a bad change to take away our freedom?
Give me a congeniality roll. DC 10.
10.
Can you keep a secret? Petronia's been my wife for the past 3 years, and I haven't heard from her in the past 9 months, and I think that's partially my fault.
Oh, in 9 months?
9 months.
I'd implore other islands to try their best at recovering from the nightmare that was the bombings that happened in my land. In the meantime, please enjoy a refreshing Loco Coco Coke upon your leisure.
It's great to have all the people visit our island, but at the same time, the fact that we can't really provide for ourselves anymore is probably one of the worst things to happen to our community.
And isn't it true that the company that was in charge of cyanide fishing off of the coast of that island was in fact Bird Drilling?
Oh. Indeed.
Oh,
It was.